Hey team, welcome to another Building Better Baseball timeout. And in today's timeout, we're going to go over the double and the triple play and how in baseball you can make multiple outs on one play. I'm Coach Hart, and in these timeouts, I teach you the rules of baseball and how to play the game. Let's get right into it, the double and the triple plays. So making multiples on one play in baseball. One of the coolest rules about baseball is the ability to do multiple things on a single play. Offense and defense. It can go both ways, offense and defense. The maximum runs that can score on one hit is 4, and that's a grand slam home run. So that's when a player is on first, second, and third, and the batter hits a home run. All 4 players score. So that's 4 runs. That's the maximum number of runs that can be scored on one batted ball for the offense. The defense is able to get more than 1 out on a single batted ball, and that's a double play or a triple play. So every inning you need to get 3 outs. You could technically get all 3 outs on one batted ball. A double play. A double play is when the defense makes 2 outs on one play. The most popular double play is when there's a runner on first, so there's a runner on first, and the middle infield gets a ground ball. So the runner on first, the middle infield, just like in this diagram, gets a ground ball. So the shortstop right here, he's getting the ground ball. They get the force out at second and then throw it to first base to beat the runner. So the ball is a ground ball to the shortstop here. He throws it to the second baseman to get the runner on first running to second. That's a force play. So they get the out there. And then the second baseman throws it to first base to get the batter running from home to first. So that's 2 outs on one play that the defense is able to get. This is the most common double play that anybody will see. And on this slide is a list of other popular types of double plays. So the first one is any infield ground ball with a runner on first, going second to first. So this is just like we just talked about in the previous slide where there's a runner on first, the infield gets a ground ball, they can throw that ball to second base, and then the second baseman or the shortstop, whoever gets it, they throw it to first to beat both runners. And that's 2 outs on one play. That's the most common double play that you will see in baseball is an infield ground ball, and there's a runner on first, and then they throw it to second, and then they throw it to first for the double play. A fly ball or line drive catch, and they throw behind the runner who didn't tag up. So this is common, especially among young players when they don't tag up on a fly ball. They catch the fly ball or they catch a line drive, and the runner does not tag up. The defense who catches the ball, they can throw that ball to where the runner was, either first base, second base, or third base, where they didn't tag up, and if the ball beats the runner there like a force play, then that runner is out, and that would be 2 outs on one play. A fly ball or line drive catch, and they throw out the runner who did tag up. So this time the runner does the right thing where they need to tag up. Let's say there's a runner on third and there's a fly ball to the center fielder. That center fielder is going to catch it. When the center fielder catches it, that runner from third tries to go home. They tag up. Center fielder, after they catch it, which is 1 out, they throw it to this catcher, and the catcher puts the tag down on the runner sliding in for the second out. That's another common double play. A strike him out, throw him out. So this situation is when a runner is on first or second and the runner is stealing. At the same time, the batter has 2 strikes. So the pitcher pitches the ball, strikes out the batter. So for the third strike, the batter swings and misses, or it's a called third strike where the batter is out for the third strike for the first out. And then on that same play, the catcher throws to the base that the runner is stealing to, and the ball beats the runner, and the defense tags the runner before they get to the base for the second out. That's called a strike him out, throw him out. A ground ball to the infield, and they tag the runner in the baseline and then throw to first. So this is very common when there's a ground ball to second base, where instead of throwing it to second base and then having the shortstop throw to first, the second baseman, if the ball comes to him quick enough, he can just tag the runner who's running to second, and after he tags the runner, he throws it to first. And that's a very easy double play for the second baseman, instead of having to throw it to second and then throw it to first. So that's a very common one as well. A runner on first and second, and there's a ground ball to third base. The third baseman will step on third base and then throw to first. So the runner on first and second and a ground ball to third base. That is a force play for the third baseman. The runner on first and the runner on second are both forced. They have to run on that ground ball. All the third baseman has to do on that ground ball is they have to touch third base to get that force out for the runner running from second to third, and then throw to first. He could throw to second base technically, but it's a lot more common for the third baseman to step on third and throw to first to get that batter running from home plate who just hit it. It's better to do that because usually on the hit, the runner running from first to second has a head start, usually is leading and is closer to second base. So that would be a harder play for the third baseman to make. The batter who just hit it does not have a head start. He has to hit it and then drop the bat and then run the full distance from home to first. So that's why it's an easier play for the third baseman, is to just field it, step on third, throw to first. That's a very common double play as well. A triple play. Although it doesn't happen very often at all, it is possible to get all 3 outs on one batted ball, and that's called a triple play. The most common triple play is when there are runners on first and second. So in this diagram, there's runners on first base and second base, and there's a ground ball to the third baseman. The third baseman will touch third, so the third baseman gets the ground ball, the batted ball to third base. He will touch third right here. Then he will throw to second to get that force out there. That's 2 outs. Touching third is 1 out. Throw to second to get that runner is 2 outs. And then if they can do it, that second baseman, he throws it to first base to get that runner who just hit the ball running from home. And if the ball gets there to first base before the runner does, that would be the 3rd out. That would be a triple play. That would be all 3 outs in one play. A huge momentum swing. Being able to make multiple outs on one play allows for huge momentum swings in baseball, which is why it's so much fun. Which is why I think it's so much fun, because the momentum can be all the way on one team's side, and then it could just shift. A huge momentum swing in one play or one inning or one batted ball. That's what makes baseball so great. You could have an offensive team who hit a double and then hit a single and then a walk. So now the bases are loaded with no outs. So this is the offensive team. Now they have bases loaded with no outs. Usually, teams will score in this situation, and the momentum will just keep on going on their side. All of the momentum and the energy is on their side. And then the defense makes a triple play to end the inning without the other team scoring. The ability to make multiple outs on one play keeps the games close. If baseball did not allow you to make multiple outs on one play, the game would go a lot longer. But since the defense is able to make more than 1 out on one play, that speeds up the game and it keeps it way more interesting. And as I said, it allows for huge, huge momentum swings in baseball. I want to thank you for taking another time out with Building Better Baseball. Remember, I'm Coach Hart, and if you like what you saw and you want to support the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any baseball rules or any baseball timeouts. I'll see you in the next time out.